Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Kira, and if you've stumbled upon my video and you're stopping in to take a peep, thank you so much for stopping in. You've stumbled upon my first ever endeavor of stepping out of my comfort zone and posting my first YouTube video. Today's video is a fall decorate with me, and I am going to be sharing how I decorated my living room for fall. My next video will probably be my kitchen, that breakfast area and dining room. So stay tuned for those videos. If you get any inspiration from this video today, please consider liking, giving it a thumbs up, and subscribing. So I'm just showing here a few things that I picked up for this year. I didn't buy much. Got those hand towels from TJ Maxx. They were $9.99, as well as the acorn. And then the ghost was a Target dollar spot find for $5, and that's going in my 6-year-old's room. So in this part of the video, what you're seeing is me, some trial and error basically. Wanted to switch things up from what I did last year, and what you don't see in this part of the video is that I actually decorated the mantle, undecorated the mantle, went back and forth with my sisters in text message and pictures and videos, and then started all over another day because I just could not get my creative juices going. So you'll see a little bit of that. You'll see me stop and then just put the pillows and things out on my couch because I knew where those were going to go for the most part, but I needed more to complete the mantle because I completely switched it up from what I did last year. So that's what you're seeing right now. So just a little about me. I am a stay-at-home mom. I've been a stay-at-home mom for going on 16 years. My husband and I will celebrate 20 years in November. We have 3 awesome boys. Our oldest is 20 and he's currently in the Navy. We have a 16-year-old sophomore in high school and a 6-year-old first grader. So as you can imagine, we are parenting on many different levels right now. That pillow right there is the only thing I picked up new this year. The front of it says give thanks, and then the back is just the plaid. I originally had it turned on the plaid side, and I was just gonna flip it in November, but you'll see in a second that I actually changed it up just a little bit and flipped it around. Not sure if the couch will stay this way, but this is where it is right now. This is an evening view. Camera doesn't do it justice because it's really nice and cozy in here. That other little lumbar pillow is from Kirkland's as well. It says, let's get cozy. The orange pillows are one thing that I might switch out. We'll see. I don't love them, but they're okay. This sign here I picked up from TJ Maxx about 4 years ago. So it just says leaves are falling, autumn is calling, and I got it on clearance for about $3. So my apologies if I sound a little nasally. I have been dealing with some allergy issues the last 2 days, and I just didn't want to put this part off any longer. So right now I'm just going at the mantle again. As I mentioned earlier, I kind of went back and forth with my sister. So what you're going to see is pretty much the final. You'll see more of the final towards the end, but this is probably my 3rd go at the mantle. I just took everything in down and started over. My mantle this year is completely different than it was last year. Those stems there that you see, I picked up from Hobby Lobby last year, and I used them in a completely different area of the house, but I wanted to use them on my mantle this year. So I was just trying to incorporate those, and finally it all came together the way, and I was pleased with it. These pumpkins here I picked up from Hobby Lobby this year. They were $12.99, and of course everything at Hobby Lobby right now for fall is 40% off. And I wanted two for either end of the mantle, and I was able to find two of the same, so that was good. So yeah, it just took me some trial and error to get the mantle where I wanted it. These stems here are also new this year. Again, picked them up from Hobby Lobby. They were originally $8.99 with the 40% off. And I picked them up, technically I was going to use them on my dining room table, but changed my mind, and now they're being used here on my mantle, and I need to find something else for my dining room table. So that light green pumpkin, I was trying to get it to sit flat. It's one of those lopsided pumpkins, and I had some command strips there on the mantle that I use every year, but I just took them off. I was originally looking for another lopsided pumpkin in that same color and size, but I couldn't find one, so that's why I ended up with the velvet pumpkins on either end. I've had that one in the middle there for about 2 years now. These candles are also another Hobby Lobby find. I found those about 2 years ago, I think, on clearance. They were a set of 5, and they were $5. And I like them. I like the color of them. They're remote control operated. The only thing I don't like is that you actually have to point the remote control at each individual candle in order to turn it on and off, and it does not have a timer, but I'm not going to complain because, again, they were $4. So this here is what it looks like during the day, and I really like the way it turned out. I like the way the white pumpkins just brighten it up just a little bit. And then in the evening, I really still liked it, but you couldn't really see the velvety pumpkins too well. So in a second you'll see I went in and I added some twinkle lights, and I'm not sure yet if I like it with or without the twinkle lights. You can see them in this clip a little bit better because the flash is on, but you really couldn't see them that well. And then here on the side cabinet, I'll get a close-up here in a second, but it's the gourd pumpkins that I found, or they're gourds, I guess, that I found at Big Lots. And tell me if you're like me and you have to decorate around the PlayStation and all of the speakers that my husband has everywhere. So again, this is just an overview of the living room at night. The lighting is not great, but trust me when I tell you that the vibe is just wonderful and cozy. My husband walked in from the store after I had turned all the lights and candles and things on, and he was like, oh, and I lit a candle, and he's like, it smells and feels like fall in here. So my mission was accomplished. But again, let me know what you think. Do I need the twinkle lights? Do they help, or should I take them away? I'm currently burning this smoked apple cider candle from Target and this spiced apple toddy Bed Bath & Beyond candle. They both smell amazing. That is going to do it for today's video. I do appreciate you so much for stopping in. I guess it's considered late fall decorations because I've been seeing videos online on YouTube for seems like forever now. My fall decor came out the day after Labor Day and sat on my dining room table for about 5 days before I even decided to even think about decorations. It's September 25th when I'm doing this voiceover, and pretty much my house is where it's going to be for fall. But I'll be sharing again my foyer, my kitchen, and my dining room in the upcoming days. And then I'll also be sharing just a little bit of Halloween decor that I will incorporate into my fall decor. I won't be changing anything out. We don't do a lot for Halloween. I do just add in little touches of Halloween because, again, I have a 6-year-old, so he's still into that type of thing. But again, I thank you so much for stopping in. If you got a little bit of late fall inspiration out of this video and it gave you a little bit of inspiration, drop some fall leaves in the comments. Introduce yourself. Let me know where you're watching from. Consider subscribing. I'd truly appreciate it. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.